Alright, so welcome back to my channel, you guys. Want to go ahead and do a chit chat get ready with me because I do have a lot going on, so I do want to update you guys. And of course, I am going out in a little bit as well, so I'm just going to do this very simple look. But with that being said, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right into a video. Alright, you guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm about to go out with my friends and a couple other people, so I want to go ahead and film a chit chat get ready with me because I feel like it's been a long time and so much has been happening in my life. So I just want to go ahead and keep you guys updated. So first things first, let's go ahead and prime our face. I'm using my Canon Austin Prime and Protect Mattifying Primer, which I use all the time because y'all know I am super oily. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my face. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, like, I'm low-key running late. I'm always late for everything, so I low-key have to rush. But at the same time, I still want to film this video because I want to let you guys know what I've been up to. So typically after I prime, I still go in and color correct my face because I do have a couple marks, but I will say my skin has been clearing up lately. If y'all want to see a video on what products I've been using to clear up my skin and all the dark spots, let me know down below. I will go ahead and film that for you guys. But yeah, we are going out tonight to celebrate because your girl got a promotion at her job, and I'm so happy because, like, honestly, I haven't been at a job longer than a year. I always like to switch it up and try something new, but I'm grown now. I have to, work at a place for a year or two and then see what happens. But I got promoted yesterday, so I'm going out to celebrate. And then also my friend moved down to Charlotte, so I'm going out with her and a couple other people. And yeah, so it's gonna be a great night. I can't wait, honestly. Low-key, I'm like, should I pack an overnight bag because I feel like it's gonna go a little bit crazy tonight, but at the same time I need to get it together, so I'm not gonna do too much tonight, but I'm super excited. But for foundation, I'm actually gonna use my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in the shade 5N because I always use this foundation when I go out. But yeah, let me go ahead and shake it up really quickly. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows that this year was a bit crazy, not gonna lie. Like, at some point I was just like, Lord, how many L's am I gonna take this year? Because at this point I don't know anymore, but I feel like he has been blessing me, y'all, like with my job and my business and YouTube. Like, he has been really blessing me, so I'm really grateful. And I don't know, I just feel really happy right now that everything in my life is somewhat going in the right direction, so I cannot complain. But let me know down below how y'all's year has been going, because I know for some people it's been just super crazy. But let me know down below how your year has been going. But one thing I will say is, even if your year hasn't been the best, you just gotta keep a positive mindset, because I do believe the tongue is powerful. So whatever you say out loud will happen. So even if you are going through something bad, just keep telling yourself, you know what, it's gonna get better, it's gonna be good, and just watch how things turn around for you. So keep that in mind. And I just love this foundation, y'all, because you can't even tell that I applied it on my skin. So good. And also, kind of staying on this topic, I've been thinking about doing like different videos on my channel because, of course, I love makeup, but I feel like there's so much more I have to offer to you guys. And I really love giving advice because I will say, out of my friend group, I am like the mom of the group, if you want to say. So whenever people are going through something, they always go ahead and call me or text me to give them advice. So I low-key kind of want to do that on my channel, like a chit chat, get ready with me, but also giving y'all advice on situations that you feel like, like, hey, like, what would you do in a situation? That's something I kind of want to do. So if that's the case, I will try to figure out a way to make sure that it's anonymous in case you don't want me to know it's you asking that question. But let me know if that's something you're interested in. And there's just so many other things I want to do, still relating to makeup, but at the same time kind of venturing out and trying new things on my channel. So y'all just let me know, okay? Because I've been sitting here thinking, like, will they like it? Will they watch it? I don't know. but if y'all are with it, then I will go ahead and start doing videos like that. So now let's go ahead and move on to contour. I do have my Juvia's Place. The shade Sticks in the shade Catsina, or Katsina actually, but I always use this to bring a little bit of color to my face. Now moving on to the next topic, I want to talk about my business because it's crazy that I went ahead and launched a business in the middle of a pandemic. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's worked out, thank God. But yeah, starting your own business, you guys, it is so fun, but at the same time there's so many things behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see, okay? Because literally you are the person that takes the pictures, that posts on Instagram, that answers emails, that promotes your stuff. Like, you do every single thing, and I didn't realize, how much really went into it, but I'm so grateful I did it because it's something I've always wanted to do. And I'm learning so much. And the fact that so many of you guys have went ahead and bought, a bunch of my products, I don't know. Every single time that happens, I sit there and just cry because I'm just like, they actually believe in me. So I don't know. It makes me so happy because when I was starting this, I knew people were, gonna buy it, but just seeing how many of you guys really went out there and supported me, it makes me smile because I can see the names of those who are purchasing the products. So of course, me seeing that, I can just tell who's purchasing and all of that because I do talk to a bunch of you guys on Instagram and YouTube, so I'm very familiar with a lot of y'all. And also, I do hope you guys know that if you have any questions, you're always free to reach out to me on Instagram. Literally, I sit there and have conversations with a bunch of y'all, and y'all my best friends at this point. So make sure you go in there and talk to me, y'all, because I want to meet some of y'all. But yeah, just sticking on business, I will say, if you are interested in behind the scenes of how to start your own business, how do you go ahead and find people to manufacture your products, and all those questions, let me know because that's something I also want to do, but I may create a separate channel for that only. But that's something that I'm really interested in. But let me blend this out because it's looking a little patchy right now. So I think I've blended enough, but I will say I just love the color of this contour on my skin, you guys. It is absolutely perfect. But moving on to concealer, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer in the shade MD22. And sticking on the topic of my business, I will say, you guys, please feel free to give me suggestions on what you want to see, because right now I do have lashes and also lash tools, but there's so many other products that I really want to launch. But let me know what is your most favorite product out there that you would love for me to create. Let me know, because that is just something I would love to bring to life. But there's a couple products I'm working on right now, but I low-key want to be secretive and just wait. But I think y'all gonna love it because it's just something that I've been using frequently, and I cannot wait to share what it is. But I would love to see y'all's thoughts as well. But right now I'm just concealing my under eyes and all of that. Okay, so moving on to setting the face, I'm gonna do something a little bit different because I'm not baking my under eyes today, so I'm just gonna set it. What I'm gonna do first is set my face with the matte velvet powder in the shade Y505 from Makeup Forever, and set my whole entire face and then set my under eyes. I don't know why, but I always do it in that order because I'm not baking today. So yeah, and I know you guys are probably shocked because I always bake my face, but it's a lot colder outside. I am in North Carolina, so it is not as hot anymore, so I just don't feel the need to bake. I'm just gonna set the whole entire face. And of course, to set my under eyes, I'm using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in the shade Kunafa. Alrighty, so moving on to the next topic, I want to talk about voting because y'all, I don't know if y'all saw the last debate. Okay, it was a hot mess. All right, It was a hot mess. And I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in the shade Tan number 3. I couldn't talk for a second, but it's in the shade Tan number 3. So going back to that, after seeing the debate, I just realized, like, wow, we're in trouble, okay? Because honestly, let's be honest, either side isn't the best, but y'all already know who I don't like at all. Just because, you know, we've seen how he acts, he's a mess. But after that, I just think it's really important to tell everybody, you know, that you should make sure you go ahead and register to vote, and make sure that you vote this year, because I know a lot of times people felt like, you know, it doesn't matter if I vote or not, it's not going to make a difference. But I'm telling you, it is making a difference, because if you don't vote at all, then you're just leaving it up to whoever to win at that point. But as long as y'all go out there and vote, you can really make a difference, because I just think this country is in trouble at this point, because y'all know I'm not from here. I'm from Nigeria, so I'm like, should I go back home? Okay, because I don't know what's gonna happen. So if you have a second, go ahead and register. It didn't take me that long. It took a couple minutes. Really simple, and there's so many links out there as well to utilize to register. So make sure y'all are doing that. And also, I don't know if y'all noticed this, like those who bake versus don't bake. I just feel like when I don't bake, my makeup doesn't look how it normally does. Like, it doesn't look terrible, but I just feel like something's just missing. So I don't know, I feel like baking makes a huge difference, but maybe I'm just overthinking it. Regardless, I still think my skin looks really good so far. Now moving on to blush, actually I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch blush in the shade Love. I've been loving this so much, and I just realized I didn't contour my nose, so let me do that really quickly. And I do want to point out as well, if you do have a darker skin tone, I feel like this will look so pretty on the skin. So let me apply it onto the back of my hand first. That's just how I do it. And then I grab my sponge and just dab it into the product and just place it on the skin, because I tried dotting this on my skin directly from the applicator and it didn't work for me, y'all. Like, it was just drying really fast and I had a bunch of dots on my face. So don't do that, just do it the way I did and you should be good to go. Now to set everything on my face, I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, which is like my favorite setting spray at the moment. I'm telling you guys, once you spray this on your face, everything is just locked in and good to go. So I'm gonna shake it up a little bit and just spritz a small amount, because with this, you really don't need to overdo it. All right, so skin is good to go. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, like, what am I gonna do with my eyes? It's gonna be very simple, so I will do that last. But to highlight, I'm using my Artist Couture Conceited Loose Highlighter. And ever so slightly, I'm gonna apply a little bit onto the face. Y'all, look at this highlighter, okay? Like, whoo! Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Wow. Now for the lips, I'm going for a glossy vibe, so I'm going to use my Morphe, let's see, what is this called again? Their Trendsetter lip liner, just to line the lips. And this is very close to Mark. I was about to say Mark. Who is Mark? I'm gonna use my Morphe lip liner in the shade Trendsetter, which is very close to Cork from MAC, but it's a lot cheaper. This is only about $5, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. And then in the center, I'm gonna use my BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Serena. And then to top it off, I'm gonna use my Fenty lip gloss in the shade Hot Chocolate. Okay, so finally moving on to the eyes, it is pretty simple. I'm going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Caffeine. And what I do is I apply it on my eyes one by one, because this, y'all, for some reason, it just dries down really fast. So I have to blend it right off the back. But I just apply a little bit onto the eyelids to get rid of my dark shadow. I don't know what you want to call that, but the dark tint that I have on my lid. So I just blend this out. And then in the crease, what I'm gonna add is my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Coconut, because this is like the perfect brownish, reddish caramel color for my lid. So I always go in with this color. But this is what it should look like. And y'all can kind of tell that it dried down really fast, but I'm telling you, like, I don't know what it is, but as soon as it touches the air, y'all, this then dries down on me. Now let me get my fluffy Morphe brush in the shade, wow, in the the Morphe brush in the style M504. I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty bronzer and just literally put this in my crease, y'all. Like, it is so simple. But basically I do this all the time because I don't want my lids to be bare. I want it to have a little bit of something going on. So I just literally apply that primer and just put some bronzer in the crease. And of course, to finish up the eyes, I'm going to use my Beauty by Chi Chi lashes in the style High Low, which is a very simple lash. Alright guys, so this is my completed face. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm running super late, but go ahead and let me know your thoughts down below. But I love you guys so much. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.